How are you doing? In this video, we'll be looking at our complete brand presentation and how I did it. Come on. Now, because I'm already ahead of this, so I'm just gonna put in the logo presentation because that's how I'm gonna start anyway. So I already have a logo presentation document. That's where I'm gonna start, right? And then I'm gonna mix it up with some stuff from the brand guides. Okay, so double click on the logo presentation. It's okay. We're just gonna ignore all of this. And this is gonna be our start. You see this? This is our start right here, right? And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove, actually not remove. I don't see anything to remove here because this is good, right? I could remove this. I don't think I need this on the brand presentation. Although I do need it. It's okay. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna add here, right? But I'm gonna add from here. You see here? So it's gonna be the colors. This is gonna be the logo, and it's gonna be the colors. And from here, I'm gonna add another section, and all of this is gonna be in the end as mockups. All right? You get it? And here's what I'm gonna add from here. Where is it? From here, full brand guides right here. And then ignore again. There you go. I'm gonna add stuff from here. And as you can see, I can add from here where actually I want this, the icons, because I'm gonna have to present icons. And I'm gonna need this section breakers. I'm gonna need them too. Patterns, I'm gonna need the patterns, but not, this is, I don't do guides, so I don't need this one. I'm just gonna need this one. So I'm gonna present like two patterns, maybe one in a different way, one in another way, or maybe if I have two patterns per project, then I'm gonna have to put both of them here. All right, and then this ones too, especially these two, not this one. Okay, this one is more on the guideline section, right? So I just want these two right here. So I'm gonna put them two, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then closure, and then that's it. Done, right? I don't think I would need color schemes though. That would depend. Maybe later I'll change my mind and just put it in there. But for now, let me show you exactly what I mean when I say I'm gonna take stuff from here and mix it up, right? Now I thought about it. I didn't wanna redo this in front of you while I already have videos where I do this, right? So go ahead and check those videos and just go enjoy yourself. So I don't want to be, wasting a lot of time. So you want to come here and select this tool right here. It's an artboard tool. You click it. And then now you can select each and any artboard you want. And that way you can click and then move it to the other tab like this and then let it go. And then boom, now it's right there, you see? And then I'm just gonna place them nicely as I want them to go. Actually, I should have started with the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead with the artboard tool again. And then now I'm just gonna move these things just away like that. Maybe further away. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have to rearrange them again, okay? Later. So just don't worry about it. Just put them away. Okay. Put them away like that. And then now you can take this one and put it here. You see? And that way now you can keep going like that. And like that. And then from here, what do we want? We want the icons. Let me see. Is this the icons? Patterns. No, not yet. We want, actually pattern is good. Let's just use the patterns. Follow up with the patterns and then put the patterns in there. And then now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. And then now we can do the icons, but I don't have an icon breaker here. Where is it? There it is. There you are. Click and put it inside. There you go. It belongs here, is it? And then again, open up some space. And then you go over to the layers panel, go to artboards, and then we start numbering these layers the right way. Because if we just come here and rearrange, see this icon right here, rearrange artboards, you click it and you get this window here. You say 5 columns, 20 spacing is fine. You could even say 25 pixels. 25 pixels, still okay. Move artwork with the artboard. Yes, of course, we want that. And then if you click OK, it's gonna move, it's gonna arrange them perfectly, as you can see. See, everything is arranged nicely together. But the arrangement, the placements are bad, okay, because it tries to follow the numbers. As you can see, 11 copy number 2, like that. So you don't want that. Control Z. You don't want that. You want to number them perfectly before you start doing all that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And okay, looks like I'm done with that. There's the selection tool. And then now come over here to arrange artboards. And then again, 5 columns. And then the layouts, make sure you select the first one. Okay, that's mine. Again, that's mine, my preference. Okay, not yours. And then move artwork with artboard. Okay. And see, now it arranged perfectly as I set it up. You see? Perfect, isn't it? Good. Now let's just go in and see how did I do. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me just fill up all the mistakes that happens here and some other stuff that ended up being moved or deleted or something. Let's just do that. First of all, let's duplicate this background and place it here. And then click and then center it. Then duplicate this one too, place it here, and then click and center it. And where else do we need a background? Nowhere else, I believe. All right. Cool. So let's start here in the beginning and see how the presentation is going to go. And of course, I have said this so many times in my other videos, but this is going to be the presentation, preparation is like presentation coming up. This would be the weight up page, like for example, if I just say Windows, actually it's view, and I say presentation mode, where is it? And this is what's gonna happen. This is how it's gonna look like while I'm waiting for you, okay? Yes, while we're waiting for everything to connect and make sure we can see each other's screens, this is what we're gonna be waiting on, right? Cool, but I don't wanna be explaining that a lot. So that's the page, and then logo presentation, and then over here I'll put a whole mock-up of the logo, okay, in use, just so you quickly get the point of where we're going, right? I don't like it when you put the logo just naked like that, right? Because I don't want you to get the bad vibe before the presentation even starts. So just put the whole thing and be like, boom, there it is. I'll put it here. And then I'll start doing the logo explanation here. And then I'll break it down into usages on like primary, secondary, tertiary, and stuff like that. Some of these things here are not very visible, so I'm gonna have to fix it. Okay. Horizontal and vertical. And then here are the logo tags, how it's gonna look like in logo tags. White spaces, inverted, white and black, you see? Presentation, okay? I'm not teaching anything, I'm just showing how it would be like in real life. And I'm gonna show you in high quality, when it's blurry, when it's too small, if it's gonna be very visible. And then that will be enough of the logo. Now we're gonna come to the colors, okay? And then we come here and then I'll show you the color palettes. And then I'll show you another color palette with the logo on top, because I don't wanna do this separately, okay? And then in here, it's gonna be the patterns. And then I'm gonna put the patterns here. If it's 2 of them, if it's 1 of them, then I'm gonna put 1 in color, 1 in black and white, and stuff like that. Okay, so over here is gonna be the icons, and then I'm gonna put the icons that we're gonna be using for your brand. Very nice text. And then I'm gonna show you the text on how the text is gonna look like and which text are we using, which font family are we using for the whole brand, for your brand, okay? And then I'm gonna show you here. And again here. And live view. So live view is when I start showing you how it's gonna be looking like in real life, you know what I'm saying? Competition, I'm gonna put the competition here of your brand, right? So I'm gonna put the competition here, and then I'm gonna put our logo here, right? To compete with the other logos, to show how it looks like, compare or side by side with the other competitions, right? Good. And it doesn't matter what kind of competition. I don't care how big the company is. I'm just gonna put it there if it's part of it. Good, and that's another one that's not allowed. I don't need this here because it's not a brand guide. Okay. Place another example. So here is just a bunch of mockups. I'm just placing mockups, pictures and pictures and pictures, billboards and t-shirts and uniforms and you know, banners and all this type of things. You know, I'm gonna be placing them everywhere right here. Okay. And if it's not enough, I'm gonna add some more artboards. Don't worry about it. Okay. Over here, you see, doc prints. Over here, I'm going to be placing the printed stuff like documents, right? Anything that sort of like needs prints, like A4 papers, forms and stuff like that. And then I'm going to place in the logo in there, or the brand, or how it goes. I'm going to place it in the stationery. Okay. I'm going to place it in there, and we're going to see how it looks like in real life. Okay. Just so you get that office feeling, right? Good. Social media, and I'm gonna put some social media examples here on how it's gonna look like in social media, how it's gonna look like in a website somewhere, favicon, you know, stuff like that. How it's gonna look like as a profile on LinkedIn or let's say Instagram and all those type of things, right? I'm gonna put it here, and if it's not enough, I'm gonna add another artboard. It don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It can go forever, right? And then, oh, we're done. Thanks. Okay. And then I know there's another page. There you are, right here. And this page is like when I'm done, you know. And again, here's how it's gonna look like, you know. Sorry about that. Run presentation mode. Okay. That's not how I click first, and then go ahead and say presentation mode, right? And then if I'm here, I'm like, oh, thanks, so we are done, and blah 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 blah. Thank you for viewing, right? And then I click here, and then we go forward, and then now it says, what's your feedback? Now I want to hear from you, right? Yes, what's your feedback? And as we are here in this page, we don't move from here. This is our last page, right? In fact, this is our last page, right? Of which I'm going to do some other stuff here. I'm not going to just leave it like this. I feel like, and again, I promise to change this because, you know, some people. So I'm going to fix some stuff here. This is our last page of my presentation. This one is just a feedback. This is now where we start talking. I'm not even facing here anymore. I'm just talking to you while this page is waiting, right? Yes, because I want to hear your feedback. And this is nice. It's warm. It's blue. It's nice. Nicely designed, right? Yes. Good. And then down here, I tell you FGF gives 24 hours for decision approval, right? It's actually 23 hours, right? For decision approval. So if you feel like the presentation was sort of overwhelming you and you feel like you need a little bit of time to simmer it down, it's okay. I'm just gonna, you know, give you 23 hours, and then I'm gonna send you the whole presentation, and then you're gonna download it from Google Drive, and then you're gonna look at it and go over it. Maybe look at it with your partners or colleagues or I don't know if it's your business or not, or you're just a manager there or something like that. And you're going to look at it and you're going to decide, and then you're going to come back in 23 hours and then we're going to approve it, because I know you're going to approve it, because I do everything very, 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 very nice and professionally and very good. Anyway, let me not waste time. That would be our presentation. And if you want to see this brand presentation live, just working, you know, everything with a project in here, of course, stay tuned. Subscribe down below, and scroll down below. There are a bunch of videos just like this on my channel. Go ahead and scroll down and enjoy yourself. Stay tuned and you will see this in use at every time, at any time, okay? And if you want to work with me, go ahead and click the booking link down below, or you can simply go to my YouTube profile and click on the email right there and send me a mail. Put a like, put a share, put a subscription. Go ahead and ring that bell icon so you can get more videos just like this every time as soon as I upload them. And again, thank you for your support, and I'll see you in a scroll.